Hey, what's up guys? It's time to go over some more balanced patch notes coming at the end of April for Street Fighter V. Next character we're going to do this time is Birdie. So let's begin with the first change, Birdie's crouching medium punch. So they expanded the hitbox upwards for active frames 4 to 5. So Capcom is slightly buffing Birdie's main anti-air. So at the start of Season 2, Capcom actually nerfed Birdie's crouching medium punch. First they added a forward hurt box during frames 5 to 8 to stop it from beating out far jumping attacks. They also shrunk the forward, back, and upper hitboxes on frames 2 to 5, just making it overall a weaker anti-air that will trade more with other characters' attacks, especially if they have good jump-in normals. Now on top of this, Capcom made it knock the opponent further back in the air in Season 2 as well, so Birdie players had, I would say, a tougher time to mix up the opponent with follow-ups afterwards. So for example, if I got Ryu to jump here, let's just say he was jumping in on me, and he with a crouching medium punch, he gets knocked back a lot further than Season 1, so he's kind of like standing here. So I wouldn't be able to do something like a standing medium punch and confirm that afterwards, something like this, or I couldn't go like, he'd be in front of me, I could do like a crouching attack, crouching light kick, and standing light kick. So even though Birdie does still get mix-up options after he anti-airs with this, it's just not as crazy. So by expanding the hitbox upwards, it should help Birdie players not trade as much with the opponent's jumping attack, as long as it's timed correctly, as this is only for frames 4 to 5, so really short window. In Season 1, this was one of the best anti-airs in the game for sure. It worked for many different angles, close, far, and sometimes even stopping cross-up attacks because he kind of reels back a little bit. The scariest part is when you got hit by this, you fell directly in front of Birdie, which I just showed you guys, which gives him a serious advantage with overheads, command grab follow-ups, and even a safe crush counter with his standing hard kick. So I can understand why Capcom didn't want to bring this fully back to the Season 1 version, but it's still a really good anti-air nonetheless. Okay, next change, Birdie's crouching medium kick. So startup reduced from 11 to 10 frames now. So a slight buff to Birdie's neutral, making his crouching medium kick 1 frame faster again. So this was originally 10 frames in Season 1. Capcom feels that Birdie should have a powerful neutral, and the latest Season 2 changes hurt him a bit in that aspect, so they're just rewinding it a tad. Moving on, we have EX Bullhead. So disadvantage on block increased from -2 to -5. So another forward moving special nerf. This time Capcom went a little harsh and made this go from minus to punishable again. This one is kind of strange, I think, because in Season 1, EX Bullhead was -10 on block, and the V-trigger version of EX Bullhead was -7 on block. But then in Season 2, they made it only -2 on block. And of course, Birdie players definitely abused this. Many Birdie players would just randomly throw this out during the match, and it would just get a huge damage on a knockdown if it landed, of course, or it was just simply safe on block. What made this change even more scary is that when Birdie's in V-trigger, his EX Bullhead has armor on frame 1, so it's instant. So he can use this as a reversal if he wants. That is safe when blocked. But of course it can be beaten by throws or fast multi-hitting attacks, since it can only absorb one attack. It is an armor move, but I'm definitely not a fan of the many safe fast forward moving specials in the game right now. So having armor on top of all of this seems overkill, I think. We're getting to the point now where Birdie players are like literally popping V-trigger and doing EX Bullhead into EX Bullhead again, just because it's -2 and they're baiting attack. So yeah, it is getting a little ridiculous. Finally, we have EX Bullhorn. So the armor startup and duration changed from frames 3 to 20 to 1 to 20. So this is buffed. Birdie now gains armor instantly on frame 1 for EX Bullhorn now. So Birdie will now be able to use this again as a reversal without V-trigger like he could in Season 1. Of course, this isn't a true reversal once again since it's only armor, but it did give Birdie something, some type of option. And of course it is punishable on block, unlike the EX Bullhead. So guys, my final verdict on these Birdie patch notes alone, I would say he's overall slightly buffed. So Birdie got 3 buffs that were nerfed in Season 2, and a large nerf to his EX Bullhead, making it unsafe now, but not as unsafe as it was in Season 1. Birdie got some great offensive changes in Season 2, especially with his standing medium punch, the range, and his standing hard kick crush counter, but he did lose some defensive options as well in return. So in April, Birdie will have his crouching medium punch anti-air more consistent. His crouching medium kick is faster now for his neutral, a faster low hitting attack, and a reversal option with EX Bullhorn now starting with armor frame 1 without V-trigger. So that's a wrap, guys. Hopefully you found this video informative. I could finally let go of the crouch button to stop Birdie from throwing that damn booger. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of these Birdie changes coming at the end of April. And of course, don't forget to like the video, guys, and be sure to subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new, as we'll be covering more patch notes and fighting game news in the future. So till then, guys, take care.